and go wood. Not push Patel and die.
Unable to open the cash register, Stroman leaves the scene unscathed. But this time, a working security camera catches him in the act. It's his undoing.
Got the whole thing on tape right now.
Within 24 hours, he is arrested. During questioning, he admits to shooting Mr. Patel. But police cannot connect him to the crimes against Race Bhuiyan and Waqar Hassan. He is indicted on capital murder charges. Then, while in prison months later, Stroman makes a stunning public statement.
He very proudly confessed to the two crimes for which he was not charged, these unsolved crimes, and he told people that before 9/11 he would have been a serial killer, but in the wake of 9/11 that he was an American hero. An appalling idea that he was killing these people for the rest of us.
In April of 2002, Mark is convicted and sentenced to death for the capital murder of Vasudev Patel. His claim that he lost a half-sister in the September 11th attacks is never substantiated. He calls himself the Arab Slayer and believes he's acted bravely in defense of America. The tragic reality is that he shot 3 innocent men in cold blood. Immigrants from Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh. And only one survived. Recovery is long and arduous for Race Bhuiyan. But he doesn't just survive the attack, he thrives.
Race Bhuiyan's been able to piece his life back together. He's a very successful executive in the IT field. He gets to travel the world.
Then, almost 10 years after Mark tried to take his life, Race makes a shocking decision.
Race contacted me in September of 2010, indicated that he wanted to begin a campaign to save the life of Mark Stroman, who was condemned to death and had an execution date set for July of 2011.
Islam and my mother taught me that forgiveness is the best policy, and the person who can forgive easily is the best. My goal was to save a human life because I realized that killing is not a solution. I realized that by executing Mark Stroman, we will not achieve anything. We will simply lose a human life without dealing with the root cause, which is hate.
It was incredible that he wanted to stop the execution of the man who had tried to kill him, the man who had shot him in the face.
Race is motivated further in his campaign by the fact that Mark Stroman has begun to show signs of regret.
Mark Stroman decided that he wanted to disavow his racist beliefs. He changed his mind. He felt like he no longer had that hate inside of him, and he wanted to tell other people with white supremacist and hate beliefs that was not the right way to feel anymore.
Race hopes to meet with Mark face to face.
The execution date was set for July 20th, 2011. Rays sued the state of Texas and Rick Perry in an effort to stop the execution.
Though he campaigns tirelessly, Race will never meet Mark Stroman in person. But on July 20th, they do get one chance to speak to each other.
The day of execution, I was in a court. I was fighting for Mark's life.
A friend connects them by cell phone.
And Mark kept telling me that, Race, that thank you so much for what you've been doing. You're amazing. Thank you, bro. I love you. Can you imagine that 10 years back, it's the same guy. He tried to end my life, and now he's telling me that,
Yes.
that thank you, bro, and I love you.
They communicated for just a matter of seconds.
And Mark told me that, Race, I have to go. They're calling me.
At 8:53 p.m. on July 20th, Mark Stroman was executed by the state of Texas. His death felt like a powerful loss to Reyes Bouillon, but his encounter with Mark has given his life purpose.
He has achieved his own American dream. He started his own organization called World Without Hate, dedicated to stopping people like Mark Stroman before they get started. Seeing a man fight to save the life of a man who tried to kill him, it changes your perspective, changes the way that we think of criminals and victims.
And Reyes finds comfort in Mark Stroman's final words, transcribed in the execution chamber.
Even though I lay on this gurney, seconds away from my death, I am at total peace.